Hey everybody out there, this is the Duke and Duchess of Deliciousness.
And we are here at the University of New Mexico with Associate Professor Lori Brau. We'll call you Brau Sensei?
That's perfect.
Okay. On the note of academic research, something that I've always been curious about is people that are interested in looking at manga from like an academic point of view.
Well, I teach language as my PhD is in performance. That's my real interest. And performance is not just performance on stage, it's also performance in everyday life. And cosplay, for example, is a kind of performance. And there are lots of people who put together panels at academic conferences about manga. So there is a good number of Americans and Europeans and people from all over studying manga now. I also teach courses on Japanese theater and Japanese popular culture. And of course, partly because of my students, I've gotten very interested in anime and manga. In 1988, I found oishimbo, which is a pun on the word oishi, delicious, and kuishimbo, which means someone who loves to eat. And I'm kuishimbo. It's very interesting, and it really makes you hungry reading these manga. And this is what I'm researching now, food manga. There's a really interesting phenomenon. There's one cooking manga author named Tsuchiyama Shigeru, and his manga often appear in konbini. And you see a lot of people reading his food manga in the konbini. And then they go buy their, oden or whatever it is from the konbini or their sandwiches. So it's really interesting. There's a sort of phenomenon of food manga, konbini food manga. What these have is basically very exciting stories with people getting angry and fighting. And the pattern is a battle manga, the sento manga, or a sports manga, but instead of playing ball, they're having competitions. Who can cook the best, or who has the most developed palate. So that's basically what a lot of these are about. They're pretty formulaic, but some of them are really interesting.
Have you been to Japan?
Yes, I've been to Japan a number of times. I've done research there. I went to the Tezuka Osamu Museum in Takarazuka and got to see lots of statues of Astro Boy and all kinds of cool old manga and TV anime. And also I went to the Manga Museum in Kyoto, which I highly recommend.
Would you consider yourself an otaku?
My colleagues in Japan laughed at me when I said how disappointed I was that one particular manga that I like only published one volume. And I said, what? There's no more? So that shows you how much I love food manga.
That's very otaku behavior.
Very otaku.
Once again, we're here at the University of New Mexico with Associate Professor Lori Brau. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, so Team D&D here, and we are in Albuquerque with our AGO candidate, Brianna Berry.
Hi.
Hello, thank you for being with us.
Can we call you BB?
Yes.
Awesome. So BB is here to show us what makes her different from the rest of the otaku in the area.
I do a lot of para. It's mostly fan-based, like endings for animes.
All right, so BB, you're gonna show us what para dancing you can do?
Yes.
Awesome, can't wait to see it.
I do panels. I try to be really involved. I've done Hari Yukai demonstration panel where we did the dance. It's mostly coming together as a community. That's the kind of thing that gets it all together,
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we also did a Nana Cafe. I dressed as Misato Uehara, and we served cakes and we played games and did a little skit. It's all really fun and I really enjoy it. That's actually my first out-of-state con.
Oh wow, so you go in-state cons as well.
Otaku Mex and Swiss. I'd like to be involved in local community. It's a lot more fun because you know people.
I've
I've been drawing
This
ever
is yours.
since I was little. This is my original character, Senki. I've been trying to start my own manga. It's been a little rough, but I'm trying. This is my fan art for Fruits Basket. I love Fruits Basket. I read the whole. Yeah. And this is my submission to the ACON.
Oh, I like this.
With all of these panels and all this artwork and all your awesome dance steps, you think you're America's greatest otaku?
Yes, I do.
Once again, this is Brianna Berry. And
BB.
thank you very much again for being with us.